Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they're able to grind into a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
39-yard line.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hall once more. Escapes the defender. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down. Play action with Nix. That's caught for the first. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Going on first down, Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Ready.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Point after by Revis is good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Hey, check that. Rip, 23.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Tutin. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Lawrence working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
Their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
Middle. Oh, what's up?
There's the fake. Here's Nix. His way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37. On 1st down, here comes Hall. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights, and the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. He gets 16 yards on that. Play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
We've set it downs from the 37. Now they send their back in motion right.
Right over.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
There's a 24.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Red on red. Go, let's go. Safe right. Here we go.
And you just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron. That's the end of one here. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive.
13, Luke.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
11.
Lawrence with it on 1st. They look underneath here for Etienne. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Back to the air. Lawrence. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Hey, Soko, hey, kill. Go.
Lawrence trying again on second. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Logan Brooks to kick off for the Jaguars.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready!
They start the drive with Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Oh, my son! Ready! My aim is hot. Middle.
To throw, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ball 11. Ready! My 80.
Nix looking to throw. Mims with the grab. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is Hunt.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to be blocked down at the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is Hunt.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, hurry left.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Just a minute 54 now to play in our opening half, Brock. Broncos on top here at Mile High. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready?
Nix from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Hold on a second.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 19-yard
You know,
line.
Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Finds Mims. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hold on a second. Ready?
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another
Right back to Kincaid, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Nevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 28, Jaguars 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
24. Hey, Soto, last one.
Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence in the pistol. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Hey, Bronco switch.
Tootin on first and 10. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Red on the red.
Second down give to Tootin. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's It's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Soko, tonight! Here we go.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
35-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey!
Here's Lawrence to throw. And they don't get any help on his second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
23. 11. Hey, Soko, tonight. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Oh, boy, we've got to pause here because Trevor Lawrence, he was the one hurt on that play, and now he's in need of some attention from the medical staff. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the backup. First throw. Throw caught by his running back. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hold on, son.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing on seconds. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, here's Tootin. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
He was taken down by Damone Clark. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. Complete left side to Thomas. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Oh, running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Oh, my son!
Here's Hall. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Oh, my son!
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Tootin headed left. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Heads out on the bootleg. Headed out right. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42. Back to throw now. That one's brought in by Fedoni. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. throw it. They'll look underneath here for Etienne. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Sticking to the air here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hits his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Etienne gets it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Little knocks it through. And that's not going to do a ton against what is now a 28-point gap.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son!
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They run. Here's Hall. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Almost set. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They give on second to Hall. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Third down and 13.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Third down now, Jaguars going nickel.
Almost set. Ready. My aim is hot. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Captain.
Third and long for him here. Checks it down to Hall. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, 18,
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This one falls incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Back to the air they go on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throw here, 3rd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. And they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Coming right is Hall. Saw a lot of daylight there off the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.